You know, the more things change, the more they stay the same. I did a vlog yesterday. This is the vlog for today. Don't know how long it's going to be. There's not a whole lot I want to say. I doubt Tigger's going to come in and dominate this one. His dad's getting his sister and cousins from school right now. Linda's in the house. She's making tacos for supper. She makes these big soft tacos. I'm in here. I've been doing some paperwork. Way in the background, I've got the air conditioner going on low, or Linda turned it on for me. Way that way I hear a siren, and it's quickly approaching that time of year when we'll hear more and more sirens, simply because tourist season is swiftly approaching. We get an inordinate amount of people down here. They buzz up and down the road here thinking this road goes to some place to camp, and it does go to Camp Classen, but that's a private camp. You can't pay to go in there. It's for the Young Men's Christian Association, and they do have camping there, but it's by invitation only. It's not something you can go online. Well, I want to do that, but in the road up there is private. That's what very few people here. When you cross the bridge that goes over I-35 and come down the other side, when your car is on the other side of that bridge, you're on my property. And when you turn right, the other side of the road to a point is Jerry's property. I own the road both sides for a while. Then you go down, my new neighbors own, and so it goes all the way down to the end of the road. It's all private property. There, I hear it again. But we have people that come from overseas. We have a lot of Middle Easterners from Bangladesh, from Pakistan, from India, from a lot of different places show up. And they totally inundate Turner Falls. They totally inundate the Chickasaw National Recreation Area that way in Sulphur. They camp illegally on my best friend Jerry's property. We have to maintain an extra vigil to keep them from stealing Linda's livestock. You know, so it goes on ad nauseum. Tomorrow morning, my wife and I will be headed over to Ada to go to Tin Box and buy groceries for this week and part of next week. She got her some, I want to call them sandals, not flip-flops. They're not cheap. No, they weren't cheap. I mean, they were inexpensive, $10 for a pair, but they're nice. And she has a bone spur, and it will give her something better to walk in than what she's walking in now. Me, I wear boots. The gal at Walmart, though, did tell me that they might look all right on me, but they'd look better on her when we paid for the sandals. I've been in the office. And Linda will learn of this when she watches this video tonight in the parlor. I just signed up a new client. I went back to doing consulting simply because retirement alone is not enough money. It just isn't. I quit all my side hustles to do the video thing. I haven't gotten to first, but well, I'm almost to the point I can start doing it, but every time I start working on it, something comes up. And today it was having to go to Walmart, so I couldn't get out here and work. Then I burnt my middle finger. You probably can't see the it's not going to show, but there's a blister forming. Yeah, you can barely see it. I had a cup of coffee. It was hot. I was pouring me some more. And when I was trying to put the pot back on the coffee maker, it started shoving it off the microwave. And so I reached up to keep it from falling, and I grabbed the hot plate. My son Benjamin told me he's done that before. Well, that means I can't even wear this, and right now my left hand is throbbing. I'm going to have to put some stuff a friend of mine, Sam Kaiser, gave me on my hand this evening. I'm trying to preserve as much of that as I can. I bought a new tube of the clinic sodium ointment, Dino Clinic or whatever it's called, Diso Clinic, but I bought me a new tube of that yesterday. I'm trying to I found a few things. I started going through the tub down there. I found my little tool set I've been looking for. Stapled password information and all that to the wall over there. That right there, so that I can read. Well, let's see. Right there, so I can read my passwords on all the stuff I do, all the different places I go to online. There. Now you can see the Be Kind sign. It's been a day of it so far, and it's 3:20 in the afternoon. Took a bath this morning. I shaved, and I told Linda I shaved for her, and she said, "No, you didn't. You shaved so you wouldn't sneeze." No, I shaved so I can kiss her. That is why I shaved. A lot of guys have a soft beard. I don't. Mine is like a porcupine. It's like wire bristles coming out of my face. I've got one thing I'm going to do before I go in the house today. If this is, yeah. This is the new drone I bought. I'm going to get in there and see and find the instructions for it, which are probably under the thing there. I'm going to hook it up and get it ready to use. I won't be flying it today. If it's like my other one, the batteries are rechargeable, and you just charge it so you can fly it. My other one's got a real neat little zip-up case to it. I flew it in here, and it was a disaster because I really did not know what I was doing. I mean, I got a place up there where I hit the ceiling a couple of times. Linda's only rooster, and he's not big enough to breed the hens and make babies. So, not that he won't try, but he's a silky, and they're small bantams. I think I'm going to let her and Aurora go buy new chicks. I can't really keep them from it, but, you know, we got a ton of poultry out there, and we've got eggs that need to be collected. Got all kinds of stuff going on. So anyway, I wish he'd quit that. That's all the personal stuff for out here today. I haven't paid attention to the headlines. Linda brought me a sandwich. I had a summer sausage for hot dog for breakfast. Nuked it for a minute, put it on a bun with some pimento cheese and a mustard and hot sauce. It was a great breakfast. Had a sandwich for lunch. I had some trail mix out of my jar, and I'm going to do this. Then I've got to upload it to YouTube, break all of the camera and all that down. I haven't even fired up the production camera, and it's sitting over there saying, "Come work with me." No, I haven't had a chance to because I've been busy. I stay busier than I want to be. I'm jealous of my time spent with Linda in the house. Tomorrow we've got a trip ahead of us in the morning to go over to Ada to Tin Box, buy groceries, and turn around and come back. I need to go put some fuel in her car tonight, here in a little bit. I haven't done that yet. And I was watching a friend of mine, Daniel Arms. He's a former highway patrol trooper, and he and his wife do a podcast once a week where they sit in their living room and give their opinions on stuff. And I just found out that their son Weston dropped out of college. He was a freshman. He was playing basketball, and he decided college wasn't for him. He dropped out and moved back to the farm, and he's got him a full-time job, and he's looking at getting his own place. The thing is, college is not for everybody. It really isn't. There is absolutely nothing wrong with going to a trade school. There really isn't. I've never gone to a trade school, but I went the other route, and thankfully I did. But you know, I'll tell you who makes the most money out there right now are oil field welders here in Oklahoma and in Texas. You go to a good Votech and you learn how to actually weld, really weld, where you can pass an x-ray. You'll make, you know, $100,000 a year first rattle out of the box. You just got to get to where you're really proficient at it. The other thing are truck drivers. A guy goes and gets his commercial license. He starts out, you don't start out at the upper end of making money, but you can make $50,000, $60,000 a year big rigging. I've done that too. And it will definitely put food on the table and a roof over your head, either one of those. Electricians make a lot of money. HVAC guys do heat and air and ventilation. They make a lot of money. Plumbers make a lot of money. So any of the trades will make you a lot of money. Auto mechanics, not so much so, simply because there's so much dishonesty out there with public garages. My son Chris is a superb mechanic, but he's not working as one. He hates getting greasy. I don't blame him, I do too. But you know, I told, who was I talking to? My brother Chris, when I went by myself to see him, and I bought him lunch, and I told him there's only one thing Bill Clinton ever was correct that he said, that I agreed with, and that is, the more you learn, the more you earn. Chris learned to be the best jeweler that there is, and he makes a good living at it. I became a doctor, and I became an investigator, and I made a good living at it. We do okay now. However, I threw my hat back out there. I've got a new client, and I'll tell Linda who it is. And I make pretty good money when I'm consulting. I won't say how much on here. I don't want it to sound like I'm bragging, but people pay a premium when I look somebody up or I do an in-depth on someone for them. It's just, I hate doing radio, and I wasn't going back to doing a radio show. I'm burnt out on it. I did it for almost 20 years. It just, so I'm not saying I'll never do it again, but I won't. And I burnt my middle finger, so that takes out of the equation me doing any guitar work for my videos I'm going to shoot. But I am going to go shoot some footage. Tomorrow I've got a black cloth that'll go over the dash of Linda's car. I'm going to make sure we clean the windshield off really good. In my van, I've got the stuff to do that, squirt on the windshield and debug it and get it to where it's imminently we're able to see through it and I can film through it. Don't do that. My computer's glitchy right now. I'm going to have to send it back. If you don't use it, and I haven't figured out, I need to call Neil and find out how to get around that so it just doesn't time out. I texted him earlier. He's looking at my mini laptop tonight, and then I'll find out what it's going to cost it. Once I get it back, then I've got a big one over there I got to haul to him, and maybe not, I don't know. I'm probably putting my other monster computer back up where I had it and getting ready to just hook it up and use it. That is most likely what's going to happen. I've got that one over there, gave Brandon. I've got to do a run through with it also tonight. I've got to turn it on and make sure it's okay and all that. I just haven't been able to deal with all the stuff I've got to deal with in a timely manner. I'm going to, I just haven't got to yet. I like that mini laptop I've got. It's fun. I've got the little where did I put the other thing? Now man, I get tired of doing this. There it is. These go to it. They came off my laptop in the house. That way I can use it to surf the web. Let me see what. I bet I got to put a new battery in this thing. Nope, I turned it off. I'm real bad about remembering to do things I need to do. I have when you get older, you lose brain cells, and I lose them anyway. I shed brain cells like most people shed skin cells, unfortunately. But when I get it back, it's got its own little bag. I've got to find a way to attach a handle to it. It doesn't have one, and that way I can carry it around if I need to use it. Well, that is the vlog for today, folks. I'm sorry that it's a little less entertaining than I wanted it to be. Oh, now what did I do? I'm telling you, I need a keeper. Oh wait, I've got one. Only she's in the house. Wow. I tell you, don't get old. It doesn't pay good dividends. I love all of you. I do. God bless all of you, and I really want him to. And like that sign right there says, be kind. Love you, God bless you, and bye.